Alrighty guys, today I'm going to show you how to cook spaghetti squash. These are homegrown. I kind of grew them by accident, but even though accident, I still like them. So I'm going to show you guys how to cook one. So let's pick out one and we'll get started. I brought this in, I got it washed up real good in some ice cold water. And we're going to try to cut it. Now you got to remember that this is a very tough skin. I mean, I have the sharpest knife I own, and I'm still worried that it might not cut it, but let's see. All right, maybe. Get the top off. I'm going to put that in the compost pile. Now, we need to try to cut it right down the middle. This is like cutting alligator skin. Not that I've ever cut an alligator, so... Ugh. Dang. Alrighty. Boy, it's got some nice seeds in it, too. So we're going to scrape out all the seeds so I can save them for next season. Ooh, I cut one right down the middle. That's all right. This is one of my favorite squash right here is spaghetti squash. You want to make sure you get all that membrane and everything out of there. Look at all those seeds. Isn't that beautiful? Just look at all those seeds. Gonna have plenty of seeds for next year. I won't have to buy new ones. This was my mystery plant. Had no idea how it even got started. It was almost full grown adult before we realized what it was. When it was planted, it was supposed to be cucumber. And look at the difference. Everybody knows how big cucumber seeds are. These things are like the size of pumpkin seeds. So I don't know how the company could have messed them up. But my fault too, because when I planted them, I didn't pay attention either. So, all right, now we got all the seeds out. All right, so I got my oven preheating to 400 degrees. That's for my compost. A lot of people just cut their butter, lay it in here, but I don't like doing that because to me all the butter goes to the bottom. So what I do is I melt my butter and then I brush it all over it because I want the butter all through it. Isn't that a beautiful squash? Man. Waited all season for this thing when I found out that I was growing butter squash, or spaghetti squash instead of cucumbers. It really was a mystery plant for a long time. I even posted videos on it, and a lot of people told me, yes, it looks like a squash plant. Because I knew it didn't look like cucumber. The flowers were 4 times as big as a cucumber flower. Whole thing, and then pepper. You know, out of all the spices in the world, salt and pepper is my most favorite. Even though being on a diet, I'm not really supposed to have salt. But no more than I put on here, it's not going to hurt anything. I just won't be able to take any salt, period, for the rest of this month. When I got, I weighed 155 pounds most of my life. And I ended up getting thyroid cancer. And before they found out even what it was, I just kept gaining weight and gaining weight. And I got up to about 250 pounds. And then when they realized what it was, they sent me in for a radioactive treatment to kill it, this, that, put me on pills. And I just kept going and kept going. I got up to 329 pounds. And I got lymphedema really bad. And had to have therapy with that. And it was caused, the lymphedema was caused from thyroid cancer and the treatment that I took. But anyway, we've got the lymphedema under control right now. I mean, I still have to have a pair of stockings on, very tight stockings. Sometimes I wear 2 pair, 1 pair isn't enough at all times. And I do use a lymphedema leg pump an hour every day. It's a have-to thing. As soon as I get out of bed, those stockings has got to go on. Even before I get up and go to the restroom or get coffee or anything, I have to put the stockings on. Anyway, let's get this in the oven. And as soon as it's done, we'll be back and take a good look at it. All right, guys, we're ready. Oh my gosh, that smells so good. Look at that, guys. Isn't that pretty? I guess we're gonna do this one. So what I do is I usually get 2 forks and I just put one to hold it at the end. Look at there, guys. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. Look at that. Look at that, guys. You can scrape this all the way down. By the time you get it all out, the edible part, it's going to be just a real thin shell. All right. I'm going to move that over. All right. Look at that, guys. Spaghetti squash. Now I'm going to do a little bit of garlic powder on it. Of course, I love garlic powder. Or garlic salt, I should say. Because I'm not going to put any kind of regular salt on it. Then I have here, I have homemade tomato sauce with oregano in it, and parsley and chive. No salt at all. Wow. All right. There it is, guys. Spaghetti squash with homemade tomato sauce. Can't get any better than that. Very, 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 very healthy for you. Very good. Alright guys, I'm going to sit down and enjoy this. Try spaghetti squash. This stuff is absolutely amazing.